Okay, my dear students of class 10. Good morning, my dear students of class 10. Now, today we have to discuss board sample questions and answers. Short question and long question answers I am going to discuss today. In the next class, I will take up objective questions, and after that, case history. Okay? That is, before taking your class test, I want to revise the whole chapter from different angles. Okay? Now, you have got the questions. Altogether, 8 questions I found new in board sample questions. Answers to these questions you will not get in toto from your book. So, it needs separate discussion. Okay, let me start. Question number 1. Suggest any 3 ways to maintain BMI. Question 1. Suggest any 3 ways to maintain BMI. Okay? Any 3 ways. We will have to suggest 3 ways. Let me discuss. Number 1. To take adequate amount of nutritious food, neither more nor less. So, what is the first way that we can suggest? That to take adequate amount of nutritious food. We'll have to take adequate amount, neither more nor less. Okay? That is the first thing. Always we will have to take nutritious food. Otherwise, BMI cannot be maintained. If we want to maintain BMI properly, we will have to take only nutritious food. Not the junk foods or the spicy food, but only nutritious food. In other words, that is balanced diet. That is, we must have to take always balanced diet. Okay, this is the first thing. Number 2. Now you know that the poor people cannot get nutritious food. Poor people cannot get nutritious food. So, second way is government is to provide nutritious food to the poor people. Okay? In our country, we know that the poor people cannot buy nutritious food. It is not possible for them. So, government is to provide nutritious food. This is the second. First suggestion is each and every person must take nutritious food. Alright? An adequate amount, neither more nor less. Okay? As poor people cannot get nutritious food of their own, government is to provide it. Number 3. Regular visit to doctor or check up weight. Okay? Everybody's height we can measure. Now he will have to take weight. Alright? And then he will know that whether BMI is more or less. Okay? Whether BMI is more or less, it can be decided if we can visit doctor or at least check out the weight. If we see that it is underweight, then we will have to increase the amount of our food, amount of quantity and quality of our food. If we see that it is overweight, then we will have to check our food, we will have to control our food and take less amount of food. Okay? These are the three ways. First question, question number 1, done. Question number 2. Question number 2. What is the question? Suggest any 3 ways to maintain health and nutrition status of the people. To maintain health and nutrition status of the people. Status of the people. Okay? There are 2 things happening. You will have to maintain health and nutrition status. Now we know that in our country, to maintain health and nutrition status, it solely depends upon government. It solely depends upon government. Okay? Now what are the tasks that government should undertake? Number 1, government should provide health facilities. How can we do it? How can government provide health facilities? By establishing hospitals. And also providing free medicines to the poor. These are processes. In order to provide health facilities, government should establish sufficient amount of hospitals and also provide free medicines to the poor as and when needed. Number 2, you see health down. Then what about nutrition? Second point of question number 1. That is, government should provide nutritious food to the poor. Through ration shops, government should provide this. Okay? This is the second point. Point number 3. Regular checkup by the whether the people are suffering from any disease. If regular checkup is there, then people can know whether they are suffering from any disease. Any person can know it. Sometimes you see that a person dies of heart attack, or a person dies of cerebral attack. Okay? Now, actually regular pressure, sugar and all other things are there. Blood test and all these things must be there. Regular checkup is there if we want to maintain health and nutrition status of the people. These are the 3 suggestions. Okay? Question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. Let me pass on to next video.